I really, really don't get how this happens. I know I was in here yesterday. Or no, this is Saturday. I know I was in here on Thursday because I pulled the sprayer out. And this round baler was not leaning. I know it wasn't leaning because I noticed these things. Ignore this corn head, that thing is tilted down. How does, like what? How? Anybody have any tips on how to get a tire back on the Bead? I mean, I've seen the guys who do like the whole like I don't know what they put in there, explosion thing, but I'm too nervous to do that. So, poop. And I have hay, waterway hay I wanted to bale today because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Can I even get a jack under this thing? Yeah, I can get a floor jack under there. Might be able to get a bottle jack under that one round part. Yeah, fiddlesticks. How does such a tire just pop off the Bead like that? That's what's just bonkers to me. Go around this way. I'm not ducking under that corn head again. Got the bottle jack here. My problem is I don't have a huge air compressor. I have a little one. My big one up in the shop could blast air in there. This little one might not. Oh, I'm gonna go over there. I guess I could always dig a little bit of dirt if I had to. It goes so much faster when I can hook the air compressor up to this, but what do? I don't like that bottle jack is angling though. I don't like that at all. I think what I'm gonna have to do is put a ratchet strap around it. Has anybody seen the ratchet strap trick before? I've never done it on a tire this big. I'm gonna nail my head on this spike here yet. It's almost on the Bead. Okay, so the ratchet strap trick. What I've done on smaller tires, kind of like this one on this drill, put a ratchet strap in the center of it and squeeze it. And so it kind of forces it out onto the beads. Just make sure you don't fill it too full because then it'll be an insane amount of pressure on the ratchet strap. Learned that the hard way. Bruised the heck out of my finger. So we'll see if this is gonna work on this big of a tire. It'd be awesome if this works, or I'm gonna make an absolute jackwagon of myself, so we'll see. I have a love-hate relationship with ratchet straps as well. Can I do that yet? Did this settle back down already? Okay. Boy, it's really close. Just not close enough for my small air compressor though. Dang it, if I had my big air compressor down here. Shoot. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Ah, poop, I'm tired. Got my jack stand, safety third here. No. Now do I have, shoot, I don't have room to get this out of here. One little headache after another. Oh Lord, I am tired. Give me strength. Yeah, it's not gonna lift up. Son of a gun, it might be doing it. Okay. I'm really dang close. Does nothing. To 120. Doesn't feel like I put 120 pounds of air in there. Come on, you're close, buddy. Ooh, am I gonna get it? I'm gonna get it, okay. Darn it, so close. Call Don down here to see if he can come sit on it a little bit. Just lean on the top of this once.
One hour later.
All right, I got a little too tired and frustrated to film there at the end, but got it. I ended up surprisingly, I was able to roll it out this way, squeak it out right there, get it up to the shop. My big air compressor in the shop has a locking coupler on it, so I can just put it on there, I don't have to hold it. But then ratchet strapped it. Don was able to grab the skid loader and push down on it. Maybe not the safest thing in the world, but we kind of did that and squished it a little bit. Eventually it took her up to 15 PSI. No air leaks, so, but still probably something I should take up to the shop or just replace the tire. So I'm gonna go spray some fields and then bale some waterways.